Okay, so we're going to be shooting with the Canon EOS M3 with two adapters, one for EF lenses and also the viewfinder. Take a look. Shooting in manual, and I'll just go over some of these settings. We've got an exposure compensation on its own button here, its own dial. Here is the shutter speed on this wheel. The aperture is on this wheel, and then you've got your play button. This is a good bit of kit because what you can do with this is you can rearrange it for something that's more valuable to you in your photography, but as soon as you click back to video mode, it becomes the record button for the video. So that's pretty cool. Everything else is pretty straightforward for Canon. What this will do when you're in your looking through your viewfinder and you'd like to change your focal position is, rather than recompose, you just press this and then use the wheel to select a new focal point. So that's pretty cool. You've got your info, your menu, everything's pretty self-explanatory. Everything you can do with a Canon EOS system, you can do with this. The menu layouts are more or less exactly the same, and I think that's what drove me to it, because I was looking at the Sony, but just knowing the Canon, I just thought, well, that's the way to go. Stay with it. You know, I was prepared to start again with a new system, just for this, you know, chucking in your bag and just enjoying your photography, you know, without that stress of thinking, have I got that, have I got this? But it's not quite there. In my opinion, it's not quite there. I tell you what, I went to a birthday party a couple of weeks ago, and I took that camera with its native lens of the 11mm bottom end to 22 top, and it was fantastic. Have a quick scan at these photos. So, what did you think? As I used the Canon 580 EX2 flash system just plonked on top of the camera, pointing up, rebounding off the ceiling. So I think, you know, they've turned out pretty well. Obviously then I've took them through Photoshop and put my edit on. But yeah, I think they've turned out pretty well. Oh, nice capture. Let me just show you this. That is a perfect example using the 640 end of this camera. Let's do it. So I'm just going to have a quick practice shot of just see a seagull. It's just popping out in all that dark foliage, sitting in a tree. Let me see if you can see it on the camera. I'm hoping I've got it, but there it is. So let's see if we can zoom in. This will be at the top end of 640. So I'm hoping that you can see that through the viewfinder. Okay, so I'm just going to see if I can get a little bit nearer to them. They've got the skin starting to fall from their antlers because we're only 1 month away from the rutting season, so I suppose they've been dragging them through the bushes. They're itching, probably itching just to get to each other and rag each other up. So let's see if we can get a little bit nearer. Even though we're on the 640, you think, well, how near do you want to get? But it's more the composition than getting near. Let's have a look. Okay, so I've just took the camera off the tripod and I'm just going to go over there a little bit just to squat down and get a better composition. I've took a picture of the deer from just behind us there, and I also then went straight onto the swan, and it was searching everywhere trying to find it. And then in the end it came up with an exclamation mark and a red box saying that it couldn't find focus. So I've just pulled away for a minute. I'm just going to have a look at this one. So sometimes people can be a little bit of a hindrance when it comes to your photography, but this time I think they've helped me out. A couple of kids just scared the deer away and they ran across the water, which made for a really nice shot. So I think I nailed it. We'll just see.